Teams right here in Richland County starting to figure out what they got out there on the gridiron. Let's throw it to the Richland run back right now. Show you what went down on Friday night. We began at Arlen Field, Westerville North at Mansfield Senior. The Tigers coming off a triple overtime win at Sandusky Perkins, riding some momentum into their home opener. And Rondell Smith takes the bag and fumbles it right away, setting up this Tavion Harris 1-yard touchdown run to make it 7-0 Mansfield Senior. Westerville then returned the ensuing kickoff back for a touchdown, but Armand Hughley did another one going back to back. 68 yards all the way to the crib. And how big are special teams plays, Coach? This seemed huge.
Huge. Again, you just never know. The game's tied, and then you come in and you're setting up a great offensive play. Then you get a run back and you get points on the board without even running offense. It's great.
Later in the second, Harris again from 10 yards out this time. It's 21-7 TY. Tigers out in front. We'll keep it in the second. Angelo Gross, this guy's just a super freak, man. He's going to scramble around, whoop, dodge a couple of would-be tacklers, and he's going to gun it downfield to a legend in a making. It's another Gross. So many on the roster, it's hard to keep up. This is going to go over 50 yards to set up another Harris scoring play. 3 touchdowns in the first half, Coach. Pretty special.
Gross is just an absolute nightmare for coaches. Their best offensive play is to drop back and pass and let Gross figure it out, because he's normally going to make something good happen.
Tigers are up 31-7, but in the third quarter, things get interesting. Ari Dover with the slick TD run here, cut it to 31-21, but just too much Tigers D. They were awesome all night long. They held the Warriors to 24 total yards in the first half. Senior High wins it 31-21. They're starting to build some momentum. 2 W's in a row for the kids in orange and brown. Willard at Shelby. This used to be a rivalry game, but Shelby's been too busy winning to notice. Morrick Albert here with the early sack, and then his big bro McGuire right here scampers in for the score. This made it 20-0 in less than 7 minutes. More Whippets defense now. Tanner Stevens gonna come up with the INT. He had a touchdown catch earlier in the game. This thing got out of hand quick. The Albert brothers sharing some sibling love here. 12-yard touchdown reception by Morrick. Then very next drive, the Whippets back in the red zone, and it's McGuire scrambling in. He had 6 total touchdowns. And Coach, I think this play right here for Willard just kind of sums up what they've been going through. The kick returner just can't even pick it up. Can't even pick up the ball, so Shelby recovers. It's going to set up an Owen Fisher touchdown run. He had 164 on the ground. 2 touchdowns. Here's Albert going in for another one. It was 63-0. The Shelby Whippets, we thought they'd have a drop-off, losing 18 starters. Not yet.
Back to their winning ways of run clocking everybody they play once again. Shelby Whippets back on top.
They are 3-0. The Flash is actually going to drop them from the schedule starting next year after they've been playing, I think, 97 times.
Good idea.
Lucas at Northmor, the battle of unbeatens. The Cubs took care of business last year. The Knights looking for revenge, though, at home. In first corner, Connor Becker made it 7-0 here. You are going to hear a lot more from this kid moving forward, like how about right now? And how about a 50-yard catch, and he's going to scamper all the way to Pater. Explosive plays, Effie, they always seem to make the difference.
Big plays for Northmor. They got used to that last year with their dynamic quarterback, but these guys now have got a real hunger to win, and they're really showing and having a great season so far.
Speaking of big plays, how about the king of the big play for Lucas, Jeb Grover, not being outdone, 50-yard touchdown run of his own. But how about this? This Becker kid, man, he just kept going. Another long catch, and he takes it into the end zone. It was 21-10 late in the second, and he's not done. The man is getting his cardio on, Effie. 92 yards, looking like a cross-country runner, putting on for his city. Just huge plays after huge play.
Speed and power out of the backfield. You cannot match that, and you really can't compete with that at the high school level.
Jeb Grover, though, chewing up 56 more yards into the end zone. This trimmed it down to 28-16. Still plenty of time, 4:16 to play in the third. But Hunter Mariotti delivers the nail in the coffin right here. 41-yard bomb to Gavin Ramos, bodies the Cubs. Northmor wins it 36-16. No Michi Johnson, no problem so far. Northmor off to a 3-0 start. From the battle of unbeatens to the, well, somebody's finally going to get one. Akron North hasn't won a game since the toaster became cool. Madison trying to end a 19-game slide on senior night, and safety first, kids. How about a 2-0 start for Madison to at least get them some confidence? They haven't led all year.
Nice. Great way to start, get some points on the board early. You never know what can springboard a team, Brian. You just never.
Now it's going to be Nathan Barrett. He's going to haul on a pass from Caden Mullins to get Madison into the red zone, a place that has not been a frequent spot for the Gang Green this year. And then the 219-pound bowling ball, Luke Hess, barrels his way in to put Madison on top. It's 9-0 in favor of the Rams. And you know what? They finally have something out there to shake their coconuts to. A shout out to the student section who keep sticking with their fans throughout the season. Ram Nation out in the rain, and they would celebrate a soggy victory too. Madison clobbers the Vikings 40-0 to get their first win. How about ending that losing streak in style?
Absolutely. That's a great win. Coaching staff has got to be in great spirits. At that point, when you're down no wins to 2, you don't care who you get your first win against. You really don't.
Here's Ontario on the road for the first time this season at Black River in first quarter. Easton Clifton, fresh back from injury. He's got great vision, shows a burst, 23-yard scamper, put Ontario on top 7-0 in the first. We jump to the second, same score, and it's the water bug. Jittering in front of the ball for the INT. Owen Hatfield, the big playmaker for Ontario. Only $125, but he takes it 80 yards back to the zone. It's 14-0 Ontario. Third quarter, the Pirates going to cut the deficit down to 14-6 on this quarterback keeper. But the last chance for Black River here late in the fourth. Warriors, defense, can they hold on? They will. It's an INT in Ontario, and Chris Miller off to a 2-1 start in his first year.
Great job by him. He's really getting those guys going, and wins are wins. I don't care who you get them against.